Like that. And we are live with Carly Heuckendorf. Carly, thank you so much for joining live. How are you?
Hi, Jessie. I'm so excited to be here. This is awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely. So excited to have you and grateful that you have agreed to do yoga every day at the retreat that we'll be hosting this July 18th through 21st. And that's what we're here to talk about today. Really three things. One, we want to get to know Carly first and foremost. Two, we'll tell you in depth a little bit more about the retreat, which at any time, if you are wondering, you can go to that link up there, revening.com/www-registration to sign up. And then, of course, we want to know why, Carly, you decided to attend and be the yoga instructor as well, because I'm grateful that you agreed to be there. And not only that, you agreed to be an attendee. And so you're going to be doing the full journey with everyone in attendance. But enough about me. Could you please introduce yourself to the audience? And we want to know all about you. What is it that you do from your day to day, but also like, who are you and what brought you to now? Where did you come from? And what made you want to not only be a yoga instructor, because you're so much more than that, but a whole life coach?
Thank you, Jessie. So my name is Carly, and I would call myself right now at this stage a strategic wellness coach. That is a broad term, and that really allows me to do all of the holistic things that I do. And I was in corporate. I was working at an industrial boot store, Red Wing Shoes. You may have heard of it. And I was running that store. I was the assistant manager and then general manager, and very corporate, very masculine energy, very, very busy, doing everything, from engaging with customers, taking care of customer relations, to accounting, to invoicing, to traveling and going to big conventions. And I thought I was going to be there forever. And I was practicing yoga and really using it. I was leaning on yoga to help me in my life. I knew something wasn't right, something wasn't clicking. I was acting out in these ways that weren't really serving my whole life and the vision I had for my life. And so beautifully, I joined with the yoga school and teacher that I was with at the time, and became a teacher and was still working my full-time job, and eventually left my full-time job to completely teach this, because it transformed my life so much. And that's just a broad scheme of it. So now here I am today. I am in business with my fiance, my partner, who I learned all of this from. And we have really taken everything that we have learned and absorbed and wisdom from our life experience and cultivated it into, like Jessie said, like a life coach. Because so many people come to us with different things they want to work on, different problems, and we just navigate and we customize a plan. And I like to even call myself a consultant. I love to refer people. I'm like, if this isn't something that I exactly can do, we'll refer you here if there's somebody better. And that's something I really appreciate about this field is all of the coaches. There's so many people doing different things, and you can really navigate. Maybe I can send somebody here or there, and it's like business or life. But also my partner and I are so passionate about bringing a masculine and feminine balance to our work. And so I love working with him. We really balance each other out and get to bring these different parts to our clients. And yeah, I mean, we're doing anything from nutrition to workouts to masculine or feminine work, energy, connecting to your higher power. And the yoga has just been the vehicle to get us to all of these other places, better relationships, more money, different job, different career. Um, it has just been the vehicle for us. So it's my most favorite thing in my life. I would say besides God. Um, and yeah, I just am so excited and grateful to be able to teach people these things that are so easy and so tangible. Um, but like me, I didn't know these things until I did. And maybe that's you. You're like, I don't know some things. I know there's something else or greater, and I just don't know how to get there. And we kind of come in and help bridge that gap to really let you have a better life. That's really our ultimate vision and mission, is to help people have a better life. So I'm so excited to be at the retreat. Retreats are one of my favorite things. Retreats, seminars. I love to be with a group of people and really connect, especially with women. And this retreat is just that. I'm getting to be a participant, and I'm getting to share these gifts that God has given me and that are coming out through me. And I just am looking forward to it, especially right now where I'm at in my life. I would say these last 6 months have been a beautiful, challenging time for me. And I have been growing more than ever in the last 6 months. And so this retreat coming in July is a divine timing for me. And I just truly believe that it is for whoever is signing up, the people who are already coming to this retreat and the people that will be coming. I just feel it's going to be a perfect alignment. Exactly who's supposed to be there will be there, exactly what's supposed to be shared. And yeah, I just think it's so cool, Jessie, everything that you have incorporated into the retreat. It's so serving us as women. It's serving our businesses, our personal life. And as women, we're like so fluid, right? And so addressing like one area, especially our personal life, is going to affect everything. And I'm just so excited and so grateful. And I think it's going to be something so, so special. And it being the first one and the women that are already there, I'm really excited. I know we haven't discussed this, Jessie, but in my head, I keep calling it the Women Waves Wellness Retreat. The Women Waves
Ooh.
Wellness Retreat. Because I'm like, yeah, it's like this business, personal, and yeah, could even be wealthness.
The Women Wave Wealthness Retreat, because I love that word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
I just like feel that. I'm like, this is such a holistic thing that we're doing with a balance of the business and the personal. And yeah, that's kind of like our masculine and our feminine. We're getting like the structure and fundamental parts of our business, but yet we're getting to take care of ourselves. And
yes, I love that. Absolutely. And for anyone who's tuning in, just a few of you on LinkedIn, like feel free to chime in from the comments at any time. Yes, Liz, we are going to have a great time. Liz is going, Brandy's going, a few others. I know some don't want to go live. Thank you, Carly, for going live and sharing about yourself and how you're going to be in a dual role there because you're our yoga instructor.
I'm
Um,
so excited.
and we will be tapping into our feminine energy. So, like with yoga and tapping into our feminine energy, meaning we're going to be relaxing, we're going to be connecting. But what does tapping into feminine energy really mean for you? And how do you weave that in with yoga?
Yeah. So feminine energy for me is, oh, it's been such a practice, and it still is a practice. But opening up, like not having those walls up, the guard up, the protection, the safety, the shield. It's letting it down. It's surrendering to the space, to my body, to feeling into my body, moving slower, being present, being aware, and listening to my body, and not, and maybe I can like describe what masculine energy would be for me. It would be like go, 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 checking off my to-do list, making sure I am following my schedule to a T, making sure I'm not really veering, forcing, pushing. Also like a healthy masculine, having structure, having foundation, and bringing in that balance for me would be like letting the feminine flow, but still having focus, knowing when, or having that discernment of when do I really need to rest and when am I being lazy. So there is such a nuance between all of this. And what I really love about the yoga, specifically the yoga that I really love to teach, which is hatha yoga, which is your ha and ta, masculine and feminine.
Oh,
And yeah, so with our body and our mind and our energy and our spirit, we're actually going into these energies. So the body, or the pose, let's say the pose is requiring us to be a certain way. And so let's say it's warrior two. A lot of people know that pose. If you can bring that into your mind's eye right now, like think of yourself on the battlefield, like front line, sharp energy, arms looking, one leg bent. Like that is masculine. We need to be strong, focused. The body is very hard. We're squeezing, we're holding, making straight lines. But then we'll maybe be there for 3 to 5 breaths and then quickly need to change into a position that's asking us to surrender and asking us to let go and to open. But what happens is all of our bodies can do that, but there is a mind behind all of this, a mind, emotion. And so that's where you really get to train these parts of you, your personality, your masculine and feminine energy, through the yoga poses. And quite literally, the yoga pose is a yoga pose, just like one. And it's asking you to create what the pose requires. And so then there's us. And we're being challenged through all of these parts of us to create that pose. And it's never about the poses, what it looks like. It's about what's happening on the inside. And that's how yoga can quite literally change you. It's changing the identities. It's changing neural patterns. It's getting to the deep parts of you, but it does take practice. It does take consistency, and it can be really uncomfortable. It's not fun. And just like for a moment, think about like your own life. Just take a deep breath. And think about in your life, if it's been easier for you to go work out, to go to the gym and lift weights or run or cycle or do anything you like to do at the gym, or has it been easier for you to sit down and stretch and slow down or meditate in pure stillness? Just recognize for you, which one do you go to more naturally? And for most people, it's going to be workout. The body changes faster there. It's harder to change the body, softening the tissue. So if that just leaves you with a little bit of like excitement or curiosity, like what is all about? Like how can that happen? What is she talking about? Yeah, I just invite you to come to the retreat and get a feel for yourself, what that's really like in your body, and how can I incorporate this? And for me, bringing a balance into myself of that masculine and feminine has just literally transformed my relationship with myself, my intimate relationship, and my business. Everything is transforming with a more balance there. And you just really get to do that. Like the yoga is a real time where you can practice that. Because for me, what I always found is like joining a program, being in these programs, a 6-month program, whether it be on sales, whether it be on pleasure, whether it be on self-discipline.
Mm.
For me, I would always have trouble going and integrating these things like as fast as I wanted or them lasting in my life. So what I have found is the yoga for me is a way to constantly hold the things that I'm learning. It's like an accountability. It's like because the yoga is such an intimate experience with yourself and you're constantly looking inward. So then you get to see. You get to see. So I'm so excited to bring these things, these tools and to the women at our retreat.
I'm so excited too.
Yeah.
And we
And
got a question, Carly. So Liz asked, how will a newbie yoga person with super short legs who is a Pilates dropout do with your yoga at the retreat?
I love this question, Elizabeth. I love how like vulnerable and real that was. Like that was really fun. Okay, you probably don't know this, maybe you do, but I am super short as well, Liz. And everything is so adaptable. Like it's all very beginner, very accessible to everybody. And the way that I teach is so descriptive. And so I'm going to be showing you and helping you and guiding you. And I'm so passionate about safety and getting the body to the appropriate position and then letting things flourish from there. So a beginner will be perfectly perfect. It'll be so good. You know, I almost think like coming in with just like fresh newness, kind of not knowing anything at all is also really good because then you're not having to decipher like, is this right? Is this wrong? Did I learn this wrong or right? Do I need to unlearn this? It's just kind of fresh. And yeah, I'm really excited to connect with you and have you there. And it's totally accessible for new people. You'll figure it out. Like I teach really, really simply. You'll be right there with us.
I'm excited about that. And you have been such a great yoga teacher for me. I mean, not just like doing the moves. That's the great beauty of working with you is like really teaching the story of it. And, what does a sun A mean? And I never knew that until I worked with you. So I'm really excited to introduce you to everyone, Carly. But so what like to wrap up our first point of like about you, Carly, before we move into about the retreat, any last points you would like to share, or like if people wanted to work with you, what would that look like and how could they reach out to you?
Yeah. So I want to be like really honest and transparent. So my social media has not been as in alignment with me. I've just been in and out. I would say I've been really in my own practice, in my own dharma. I'm really I'm in a little training right now with God, and He is developing me and cultivating me to a new place. So my social media isn't quite you'll see me, you'll understand some things, but you can follow me at naturally Carly underscore on Instagram. And I am on LinkedIn as Carly Heuckendorf. And right now, I really have a one-on-one offer. I do have some other offers in place that I want to keep working on. But I also want it to be what really feels good and what's really going to serve. And I've been so hesitant about that. And so I'm really working on that, on a way to really deliver something, Jessie, that serves me. And so it's been such an interesting place. One-on-one is definitely one of my favorite places to work with people because they are getting the most attention. They are really going to have a big transformation. And I'm just super passionate about that. And at the same time, I'm super passionate about groups, because when you're in groups, you get to learn and you just get the experience of other people. So many things happen so fast, especially when we're working with the body. I can like show things from other people's body, and just so many things click and make sense. So I'm in the works right now, of developing something super, super special. And it's just not quite there yet of a cohesive way to deliver. But you can work with me one on one, and I'm super passionate about that. And yeah, I'm on LinkedIn and I'm on Instagram, and my fiance and I are rebranding and really building something new, and I'm really excited to bring it to the world. You might want to follow my fiance, Matthew Coder, Matthew with one T, Mathew Koder. He is just very, very, very committed to this work. And we are super passionate about getting to the realness of what's not working in your life and getting your life working for you. So yeah, you can
I
find us.
love that.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing, Carly. And I'm super excited, as you can see, to have Carly teach yoga at the retreat. She's got the exact right vibe we're going for, because we're executive women. We're going to be building our personal brand. And so let's transition into our next topic of the three. So first was all about Carly. Now, what are we doing? So we're going to a retreat in Colorado Springs. It's the first Women Wave annual retreat, and we're building our personal brand, and we're all in growth mode, ready to build our brands, bring in more revenue, own our own businesses, whatever it is. We're going out there as ourselves authentically, and we're going to be building a strategy around that. And then not only that, we're walking away with professional images from a branding photographer, because of course on LinkedIn, it's great to have authentic professional images. So we're essentially staying in a mansion and sharing the cost of a photographer, but so much more too, because we're going to have a sound bath, we're going to have yoga, we're going to have a chef. So let me share my screen really quick. We can go through it. It's in 79 days. I can't believe that already. The first annual Women Wave Warrior Retreat. So it's July 18th through 21st. There's still a few slots left. But if you come to the page, which we have the link at the top here, you'll see some pictures of the house. I'm pretty excited about it. And of course, we're going to have a sound bath. Have you done a sound bath before, Carly?
Yes. I love my, like, so peaceful, so nourishing, so fulfilling.
Yes, absolutely. So that's one part of the whole, like, let's just relax and take a moment. And when do you have the opportunity for any sort of like sound healing, sound therapy? So we'll be doing that together, because why not? And were you going to say something?
No, I'm just like, yes, I'm so ready for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our chef, I believe it's the chef is actually the sound therapist. And so she also cooks vegan and all sort of dietary preferences. So I'm vegan. So I'm looking forward to being able to like go away, not have to worry about food at all. But also we're going to get our pictures taken. So like you're going to a retreat, you get to level up, work on your personal brand strategy, but also walk away with professional images from like a branding photographer. It's a big part of it.
I'm super excited for that. Super
Yeah.
excited.
And we'll be taking pictures, in the mansion. So we'll have like this office where we can take some professional images.
Love it.
Yeah, there's some fun spots,
Yeah.
some, beautiful outdoor spaces. But yeah, and then even on the website, I put an agenda because some people were like, "Can you tell me what we're gonna be doing?"
Hmm.
So, like, every day for sure, we'll be doing yoga with Carly.
Yeah.
Um, but of course, we're gonna be arriving on Thursday, and you can read about it more in depth on the page. So I won't get into all of it, but that'll be just like show up, have dinner. We'll do some ice breaking sessions and just get to know each other, go in the hot tub, relax. And then Friday, we're going to have breakfast and yoga. What do you think, Carly? Is it good to have breakfast before yoga or after yoga?
I would say after. We want a little bit of like a clear belly,
Yeah.
like have that. And what always happens is I'm always super hungry after yoga. Like your body is like, nourish me more. So I think after would be good. If
Okay.
we need a little light something before, of course. But
Like
then,
a juice or something?
yeah, juice, some light fruit. And then you'll want to fill up after yoga.
All right. Well, that sounds like a plan. We'll take it from the expert. So we'll do yoga and then we'll have breakfast. And then, for Friday, we'll be doing massages. We'll be doing a personal branding strategy session. But also, like, if you're like, you know what, I'm already down with my personal branding strategy. I just want to go see the town of Colorado Springs. Like, that's a great time to like go check out the local scenery if you'd rather. Um, and then we'll all meet up for lunch after the morning. And then the afternoon is really yours as well for hot tub, hanging out, networking around the house, having time to relax. We didn't want to like over plan because we will have some like journal sessions and stuff like that going on as well. But then the evening on Friday, we're going to do a heartfelt dinner, acknowledgments.
Mm,
Um, it's going to be, we'll do goal setting from that dinner. And then that's the night. We'll end the night with the sound bath and
mm.
have some reflective time again by the hot tub because why not?
Yeah, I love that. I'm so excited for the hot tub.
Me too.
Yeah.
And then that'll be like our relaxing day, where we don't have a lot of things to do. Besides relax, of course, massages and sound bath and, stuff like that. But then Saturday is when we'll have the photographer. So we'll be waking up, doing our yoga and then breakfast. And then we'll get together for lunch. And after breakfast, though, we'll be wanting to take showers and get ready to like get ready together. So we'll
Yeah.
probably do our makeup together, sort of like,
Yeah.
it's like a being the bridal party, but without the wedding, right?
Love it.
We all get to get ready together. It's gonna be a great time. Share different makeup ideas. We thought about trying to get a different makeup coach there, but just haven't found anyone just yet if you know anyone. Oh, we've got a couple comments. Were you gonna say something?
No, just thinking.
Elizabeth says, definitely after. I think she's talking about breakfast, or I'll be afraid to eat. Yes.
Liz, I'm so excited to meet you.
I know. I'm so excited to meet in person and for you two to meet each other. Um,
Yeah, Jess. Yeah, we haven't even met in person. It feels like we
I
so have.
know. It does. It feels
Yeah.
like we know each other,
Yeah.
right? In person. And I'm short too. We were all talking about being short. I'm 5'1", so I'm like, we'll
Jesse,
be on the
stop
same
it.
level.
Oh my gosh. Isn't it crazy? I feel like you are taller.
I know.
You
No,
never know.
I'm short. Like, let me see. Like, I can't do justice to it on
Yeah,
there's no perspective,
I
but
love it. Oh my gosh. There's
Liz says
a lot of different
same.
stories.
Brittany's like, same. Liz is awesome. Ah.
Hi, Britt.
It's going to be a good time. So, yeah, Sunday will be our day for like getting our pictures together, getting all dolled up, and
Love
then
it.
we'll do another fancy dinner that celebrates our collective journey,
Mm,
followed by more like relaxing time on Saturday. If you can't get the theme of like relaxing, leveling up, and like setting goals and like journaling and like, but also relaxing and networking. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to it. You can register right on the page. We have the prices here. There's Brittany. She's helping to plan. She's the event planner, big part of the inspiration behind it. So we do have 2 rooms available. So one left of, I need to probably change this because I think we have more than one Empress ensemble available. But we do only have one Goddess Sanctuary suite available. Oh no, it says 2 available. I think it's one. Need to look into that. But yeah, so there's at least one private room available, which would be the Goddess Sanctuary Suite. And then the Empress Ensemble is basically you still get your own bed, but you'll be sharing a room with someone, which I think Carly, you and I will both be in a shared room as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so excited that Brittany and Liz are here at the live. They're going to be at the retreat. We're all going to be together. It's going to be a blast. We've got, let's see, who is this one person tuning in from Twitch? Hey, Twitch. But
Hey.
that is what we're doing. Anything else you would add in terms of like what we're doing?
No, it just feels so like we're addressing both parts of us, like, and it feels like we are nourishing our business and us, and those are both complementing each other. And so, yeah, no, I have nothing else really. It's just a cohesive experience, I think, that we're getting to share with each other. And it's just so, yeah, they're gonna complement each other. If you are in your business and you're feeling like you need a break, you need to nourish yourself, you need to fill yourself up, it's like you're getting that, but you're also not completely losing and leaving your business behind. Like you're still actively doing something to help yourself in your business. And then if you're completely filled up in your personal life, but you're like, hey, I kind of went off track a little bit. I need some guidance coming back to my goals. Like you're getting served both, either one. Yeah.
Yeah, you're so right. Like there's a holistic sort of approach to this whole weekend. It's going to be really great. And that leads into our third and final topic, which Carly is why did you decide to attend the retreat?
Yeah. Well, I just had to. It was kind of a no-brainer. I was like, I want to meet Jessie. I want to go to this house. I want to be in a group of women. I want to connect. I want to nourish myself in all of these really good ways. And yeah, it was just a no-brainer. It felt aligned for me. It felt like something I wanted and needed. I'm like, yeah, I can use some of this and that. And just overall, I'm super passionate about like retreats. I feel like when you come together and there's a group, the collective gets to go somewhere. You get something out of it. The people that are there are meant to share and give and take from each other. And so I just know how much those experiences catapult me. They really fuel me. And I've been to a ton of retreats and it's my passion. It's literally, I want to show up at seminars. I want to show up at retreats and give. And I also like to receive at them too, as an attendee. So yeah, they just, like this retreat was an easy yes. It was like fulfilling everything that I love easily. Like it is the retreat. Yeah, I don't really have much because it was just easy. Like everything that we're doing is fulfilling to me. And I also know, I'm like, yeah, I've been to retreats before, so I know what they do. So I would say if you are a woman that has never been to a women's retreat, get yourself here. Yes. And I say that very seriously. Get yourself here. Because what happens with women in a group who are all on a path is transformative. Like things that we don't even know. And the healing that can happen amongst women, amongst other parts of us, in our business. It's just so magical. And I'm really leaning into this more and more, and really understanding the value. Because I don't know, I could be going on a little tangent here, but in my experience as a woman, I have had an interesting connection to other women, stemming from sisters and friends and mom. And so coming together with women in a healthy, nourishing, vibrant, uplifting group is just very healing and very fulfilling and very important as women to connect with other women and to give ourselves that. Just feel
100%.
very, very special.
Yeah, like the patriarchy isn't going to give that to us. Like going out and finding jobs and climbing the ladders isn't going to give that to us. There's certain sparkle or energy we get when
Yeah.
women connect and support each other and don't pull each other down.
Mhm.
And someone who's doing more than you is never going to pull you down. And so this is a group of people doing more, and they're going to encourage you to do more and go further with them. So if you're
Yes.
looking for a circle of women to lift you up and to help you make more money, run your business,
Yep.
whatever it is you're looking to do, I promise you, it does entail building your personal brand on LinkedIn. And that'll be a primary thing that you get from this, because you're going to even walk away with your new headshot and all your like post images that you can even feed the AI and multiply, right? But yeah, we're going to be hanging out with Carly, and we're going to be tapping into our feminine energy and relaxing and healing those wounds of, just betrayal and ostracized by like other women groups. Like if you're here and you're watching live, like put a 1 in the comments if you've ever felt like you've been left out, and at the end of the day maybe it's because those people just weren't at your level, or like you had a certain sparkle that they couldn't handle. I think we've all felt that way at one point.
Yeah.
And like we're all going to help flame each other's light a little more, a little brighter, and we're going to go conquer. And it's going to start at this retreat. It's new beginnings. I'm so glad. I'm so grateful for you, Carly, and thank you for sharing, why you want to attend the retreat and why you attend retreats in general. But just like as we wrap up, is there anything else you might like to add?
I just want to say, if you feel a little nudge, if you're unsure, reach out to Jessie, to Brittany, to anybody who's already signed up, to me, and just pick our brain. Ask questions. Don't be afraid if you're freaked out by the cost or how you're going to get there. Don't worry about the logistics. It will all come together if your desire is there. If you feel the desire in your heart, if you feel like that burning, like, oh, I really want to be there, but da 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 da, reach out, message Jessie.
Yeah.
Just even tell her that. Just bring it into the space that you have a desire, but you're scared, and let the universe, your higher power, work its way. Because if there's a desire there, it's meant for you, in a way, like not every desire, but this is a desire. If you feel it, that it's sparking you, listen, lean in and ask questions. There's a way that this all can work for you. And we want you there. We don't want anybody left behind. And we want you there. And this is the retreat to if you're questioning things, like this is it. Even if it's like your relationship or your relationship with your kids, like this is that little gift all in one, a little platter that can really serve you. So yeah, that's all I have. If you feel the itch and you're questioning things, don't worry about the how or the logistics. Just listen to that desire. And that's that feminine energy, listening to that desire, and also not forcing or pushing or gripping, but letting it flow, like sending it out. Like, what is your heart's desire? And letting it come to you. And
you get to receive.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. I am so here for that. That was a great message, Carly, because you're so right. And even on the webpage too, like if you have an employer, there are ways to, I have some information you can send them for professional development to help get them to fund this for you. And I have a few other ideas too, like, we'll make it work. But You should be there if you feel that desire, because if you feel that desire, then like we also need your light to help come flame ours.
Yep.
So come be a part of this first Women Wave retreat. Beautiful message, Carly. And with that, I guess I hope everyone has a great Tuesday. I hope you have a great Tuesday, Carly.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jessie. I'm so grateful to get to share about this.
Absolutely.
It feels so good to me, and yeah, I'm really excited to connect with the women there, and I can't wait for the women that haven't signed up yet. I'm praying for them and bringing them into our field, because I know they're out there. I know that there is women wanting this. I know it. I'm seeing them all around me. So I can't wait for you to join us, and you'll be really served.
I love that message. Absolutely. You are out there. You're probably going to watch this maybe even later. Just reach on out, Jessie at reveting.com, if you have any questions. And how can they reach you if they want to contact you, Carly?
At Instagram or on my LinkedIn, Carly Heuckendorf. Instagram, naturally, Carly _ Best way to reach me right now. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jessie.
Yeah, thank you. And I will go ahead and close this out. Bye-bye.